Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are you? 8-Bit Studio, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. You are asking, what is Boothcam? This is Boothcam. If I come to this scene and then start playing a video game again and forget to switch to the scene where the video game is playing so that none of you can see it, that's the typical use of the booth command to let me know that I'm on the wrong scene. But there are many different reasons you might want to use that. It's basically, chat basically just uses it to tell me that I've done something wrong. Also, Maple is barking, so I don't know. There she is.
Language.
Today I'm going to gripe about landlord situations. Meg shouts F landlords from the other room. It's not even our landlord. It's the like property management company managing this. Like, it's not even that bad. This is just a gripe. But anyhow, every 6 months we're supposed to get an inspection of our apartment for insurance purposes, right? Like, they're not actually looking to see anything about the apartment other than just to make sure that there aren't any issues with the building for insurance purposes.
Hoarder check as well.
It is a hoarder check as well, and we're not hoarders, but you know, that's what it is. They send a person over just to check to see if there are any issues with the apartment. And so on Monday, I got a text message, which is not strictly speaking the legal way to do it.
It is not a legal way to serve notice in the province of BC.
It
if
is,
your
in fact,
landlord
that's
pulls
right.
this stuff on you, you slide in my DMs.
Yeah, it is in fact not legal. They are supposed to send like proper written notice, and text messages don't count. But it was not a big deal. They texted us on Monday saying like, hey, on Thursday, can we have an insurance person come around or an inspection person come around and just check to make sure that that everything's fine. And Meg was on this text chain and I was on this text chain, so everything was fine. And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? Thursday's fine. They were like, can we come between 6 and 7:30? And I was like, yeah, that time is fine. But can you be earlier? Like, can you come? The earlier, the better. And they responded like, okay, cool. I'll be there as early as possible. And everything was fine. I was like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. They asked. It wasn't like a mandate. They didn't say like, we are coming now. Be there. It was a very pleasant like, hey, we'd like to send somebody over. Does this time work for you? And I was like, yeah, you know, you've given us you like 36 hours. No, more than that. 3 days notice.
Yeah.
And it'll be fine. If you can come over around 6 o'clock, it'll be fine. So anyhow, today rolls around and I lean out into the living room like, oh yeah, by the way, Meg, I'm going to take down my modeling table because we have that apartment inspection happening.
My face.
And Meg's like, what apartment inspection? And I'm like, were you not on that message chain? And Meg is like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I go back and check the text message chain, and they have gotten Meg's phone number wrong. And so they've been texting me and some rando about this inspection. But Meg did not have any information about it. And so I was like, oh, well, here's the deal. At around 6 o'clock tonight, a person, you know, we've been through this a few times. It's not anything new. Person's coming over for a couple of minutes just to poke around the apartment, make sure that we're not, you know, meth addicts. And it like, again, we were like, okay, fine. We're going to have to tidy up today, right? Like, we're going to have to tidy up. The place is not a mess, but, you know, we need to vacuum and we need to put our stuff away just so it's organized and tidy.
You know, put your best foot forward for the people that are providing you with...
The people that have the capacity to evict you. Yeah. You want to put your best foot forward. Hide all the meth. That's right. So anyhow, we did that. We spent much of the day in between work assignments, like tidying up the apartment. And the apartment is very tidy.
It's like in-laws coming over clean.
It is like in-laws coming over clean in here right now. Like we really did a good job. So anyhow, at 39 minutes past 5 this evening, I get a text message from the inspector person being like, "Hi, I'm here. What's your buzzer number?" Which, like, a little weird. I would expect the property manager would know what the buzzer number was. But still, no big deal.
Or, like, they could use our names and look it up on the intercom system.
They could do that, too. They could just look it up. So, but again, whatever. It's fine. The big problem is that I don't immediately see this message because I have my phone on my desk, and I don't hear the buzz of my text message arriving. And so I text them back, and I'm like, I text them back after 6 minutes. I know it is exactly 6 minutes. And I'm like, "Hey, here's our buzzer number. Sorry about the delay getting back to you." And then I tell Meg, like, it's been a few minutes since they texted. I'm going to go downstairs and just see if they're waiting outside the door. And so I go down and there's nobody there. And then I get a text message a few minutes later, like, "Sorry, I've already left the area. I'll reschedule again 6 months from now. Are there any new issues?" And I'm like,
in
"No."
those 6 minutes, there were no phone calls. There
Yeah.
were no follow-up text messages.
They texted me exactly one time. They didn't phone. They didn't make any further attempts to contact me.
They didn't, like, wave at the concierge who's there, usually.
Yeah. They just were like, "Okay, we'll come back in 6 months." So, sure. Yeah, it is messed up. I agree. It is messed up. It's like, no big deal. Hey, we didn't have to let a stranger into our apartment today. Awesome. And, we cleaned the whole apartment for nothing. We made the world a better place for no reason. But it's still, we both ended up a little hacked off. No, it wasn't a scam. It wasn't a scam. It was genuinely our real estate management company. It's a totally normal thing for them to do.
Well,
but what they do, and what I'm sure they do, is that the person who, like, they probably do all of them in, like, a day.
Yeah.
Or like a week. And so they send the person out, and the inspections only take like 2 to 3 minutes. And so they've got some poor intern running around from rental property to rental property doing the inspections. And so when she texted me and didn't get an immediate response back, she was like, "Okay, well, I still got 10 more to do today before the end of my shift. So I'll get them next time, whatever." So
that with the traffic, they were like still within the block, and they could have just turned around. And
yeah, I mean, obviously it wasn't very important to them, right? Like,
did they just not pay for parking? Because you'd think they would have at least paid for 10 minutes of parking.
I don't
know,
but obviously they didn't care that much.
I'm not impressed.
No, neither am I. I am glad that the apartment is tidy, but, like...
Me too, but I would have cleaned it and just not been stressed about it.
Yeah. Anyhow, doesn't matter. We haven't got any new issues.
No, the only issue is that they tried to schedule an inspection and then they no-showed for it. Imagine if we no-showed for an apartment inspection.
I know.
Just imagine.
I mean, as far as they're concerned, we did no-show for apartment inspection because they showed up, texted us, and then immediately left.
Maybe I should just email them and be like, hey, we just had this really weird experience that isn't usually in line with the professionalism we experience from your office.
I did try to draft an email to them, and I couldn't think of what to write.
I need, like, at least 2 hours to cool off.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's a little weird.
Anyhow,
especially because they don't normally contact us by text message.
They've done it before, though.
They've never texted me.
Oh, that's because everything is in my name first, so they always send their messages to me. Also, they have the wrong phone number for you, which probably explains why they've never texted anything to you.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should just change my number to that number.
I think it probably is the same inspector as last time. I don't know for sure, but I suspect it probably is.
Yeah. She, like, walked in and was like, y'all good? We were like, the ceiling's cracking, and she was like, y'all good.
Yeah, like, literally our last inspection was, like, so completely a non-thing. This is why I was like, okay, I don't care. She'll walk in the door, she'll look at the ceiling, she'll check the thing that the Strata has complained about as being like a building-wide problem.
Oh, the dishwasher.
The dishwasher, which is now a problem for us, yes. So there is actually a new issue that we should mention. But anyhow, this, like, it was such a non-thing that I just was like, whatever.
Yeah.
We can make 3 minutes work out of our day.
Yeah.
With 4 days notice. Like, I'm not gonna like raise any hackles or put up a fight over the strict adherence to legality on the written notice that they gave us, considering they gave us 72 hours notice instead of 24. Like,
they could have at least emailed it.
They should have at least emailed it to us. But,
because then I would have gotten it and I would have known about it.
Yes. So the dishwasher thing is we have a dishwasher. All of the apartment units.
The dishwasher thing is we have a dishwasher.
Yeah. So all of the units in our building have the same model of dishwasher that was installed, and there was a design flaw in the dishwasher they selected.
It has a bug.
And yeah, there's a bug, and how it was installed. Because the vent that vents the very moist hot air from the dishwasher during the drying cycle is on the side of the dishwasher door, and the side of the dishwasher door, because of how it's installed, is immediately adjacent to the edge of a cupboard, and all of the cupboards are like stained wood.
I'm pretty sure they're like falsely they're like veneer covered MDF.
No, well, I mean, it could be like mechanically pressed wood or whatever, like fake hardwood.
Yeah, it's not real.
But it's not veneer covered. It's definitely stained, because the way it's affecting the thing is that it's eroding the stain on the...
Veneer is still wood, though.
Veneer is just a thin layer on the outside. That's what it means. Whereas this is,
This is a thin layer on the outside that is just cracking and peeling up.
I don't think it is.
Let's cut it open and
Let's not cut it open. I do think it's like...
At any rate.
I do think it's like particle board, right? Like, I don't think the cupboards are
we're
like
saying
fancy
the same
wood.
Thing. It's just... we're just using different
with
words.
Like a fake... But I think the grain... I don't think it's like a veneer. I think it's a more complex...
A thick veneer.
Yeah. Because the stain is chipping off it, and you can feel the grain of the wood underneath it. You can feel wood grain
of the veneer.
Anyhow, point being, the hot moist air vents out of the dishwasher.
It's messing up
immediately into this cupboard door, and it causes the lacquer on the door to soften, because it gets hot, humid air blowing on it anytime you use it. And then it starts to crack and chip away, and the door is starting to look discolored and damaged. And it's not anything we've done. Like, it's not anything we've done wrong. It's a known Strata issue.
Like 2 years ago, They talked about it and they did a big like door replacement party where they replaced everyone's cupboard doors.
They came around and checked all the doors. And at the time that happened, we didn't have any visible damage, but it's now like clearly happened on ours. So
I think it's because no one lived in this place until we moved in.
Yeah,
so probably
somebody lived here, but nobody used the kitchen ever.
No. So I suspect that we're just like a few years behind everything falling apart.
Yes,
in the kitchen.
I think that's probably correct.
Yep.
Why not replace the dishwasher? Because the dishwasher is expensive.
And cupboards are cheap.
And cupboard doors are cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is not a landlord thing.
This is
a strata thing. This is a building strata thing. We do not live in a dedicated rental building. We live in a condo building. And so we rent from a private landlord who just owns this one unit in the building. Like it's not a rental property thing. This is just like the whole building when they built it, this was a thing. And so the strata is dealing with that.
The strata is like the homeowners
Yes.
association for the entire building.
Yeah. For the Americans in the chat, a strata corporation is a homeowners association for the building.
Yeah, overall dealing with this landlording, the company versus a private landlord is good.
Diabor, we don't rent from someone who's renting from the building. We rent from somebody who owns a unit in the building.
But they have offloaded the landlording responsibilities to a property management company.
That is true, yes. They don't live in Canada. Our landlord does not live in Canada, and consequently, they do all of their rental property management through a third-party property management company.
Which, as a renter, is nice because they don't try to dick us around too often.
Yeah, they're generally pretty professional, except when they don't show up for
a thing that they scheduled by text
message.
For
a thing that they scheduled by text message, yeah.
But, yeah, they're generally fine.
Everybody's like, how do they own a condo in Canada if they don't live in Canada?
Great question!
You don't have to live in Canada to own property. You don't have to live in the U.S. to own property in the U.S.,
Oh, but you can't have mineral tenure in the U.S. unless you are American.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I mean, it's not uncommon for that to be the case. I think there's only a few nations where you have to be like a resident of the nation to own property. Snowbirds are a thing, which are Canadians that own property in like Arizona or Florida.
Or like further south in like Costa Rica.
Yeah, and they just fly south for the winter. But they're Canadian residents. They're in Canada more than 6 months of the year because legally they have to be for citizenship.
And most importantly, for healthcare.
And for healthcare, that's right. 6 months plus a day. But then they spend 6 months less a day in the U.S.
Must be nice to just have no morals around leaving your home empty for 6 months of the year and just false. No, it must be nice to just have no morals to leave 2 homes empty for 6 months each of the year. I know. Like, just imagine. I bet these people don't recycle either.
Yes, Jimcat, you're correct. It's not a citizenship thing. I just couldn't think of the word. It is an immigration thing. A Canadian
residency status.
Well, yes, it is residency status, but it's also an immigration thing because you cannot be as a Canadian. You cannot spend more than 6 months plus a day. Yes, Ash lived in the U.S. for a year, and she had to come back each year for 6 months plus a day
because you lose your health care.
No, because like for visitor visas, just visitor visas,
you don't. For the America, maybe.
Yes, to go to America.
Yeah,
but if you're just visiting and you're not on a special. No, I said it didn't have anything to do with Canadian citizenship. But a visitor visa to the U.S., you have 6 months less a day.
Yes,
you have to spend more time in Canada than you do in the U.S.
Yes, that's true. Unless you get a work visa.
Yes, unless you get a special visa, in which
Yeah.
case you can stay there longer. But if you go to the U.S. and you stay there for more than 6 months, you are as a visitor to the
Yes.
U.S. If you go to the U.S. for more than 6 months, you're traveling illegally. Visitor visas cap out at 6 months out of the year.
You have something orange in your keyboard underneath the J.
You know what it is?
What is it?
Under the J.
It's just moved. Oh, yeah, it's right
It
there.
moved around. It's a sprinkle. It's a sprinkle from a donut, and I haven't.
When did
popped-
you last have a donut?
I don't know. It's been there. It's been in there for ages.
Isn't this one of those fancy keyboards that you can take the numbers off of? The letters?
Yeah, I just haven't cleaned it in a while. And there's a sprinkle in my keyboard, and I don't care that much.
There's a snake in my boat.
Everybody's keyboard has a sprinkle in it.
Under the J.
Yeah. You gotta just
For
it's
just cleaning your
keyboard
damn
seasoning.
keyboard.
It's my emotional support sprinkle.
Good times.
Jibcat says, you could eat off my keyboard. You could eat off my keyboard, too. There's enough food caked on it.
Yeah, they're... I really just want to get that sprinkle out. Don't.
What?
Don't touch it.
I'm just popping the keys off.
No, I was going to do it without doing it.
Now you don't have to because I'm just
But
popping
no,
the keys
just
off.
Let me clean it.
Why don't you just let me pop the keys off?
Just let me do it with tape. Oh, now there's 2 sprinkles in your keyboard.
Did you put another sprinkle in my keyboard?
No, I broke it in half.
Just let me pop the keys off.
We're having a domestic.
And don't do that. Don't use the tape. I literally have a vacuum for this purpose. Oh, I have 3 sprinkles in my keyboard now.
6.
Okay, use the tape.
What was that? Can you say that louder for the...
Listen, I already said you were right once today.
Right.
Now look what you've done.
Absolutely do not start with me today. Get your...
I'm just trying to get the key out of the way. I swear to God. There, go. Do it. This is highly effective.
I'm trying to do it without pressing all the keys.
Those ones might be baked onto the keyboard now. All right, we got some of the...
Oh, it's from the Long Johns.
I said it was from a donut.
Yeah, but I was trying to think of the last time we had donuts, but that was the last donuts we had were the Long Johns.
The Long Johns didn't have sprinkles on them.
Oh, well.
This was from when we had sprinkles from the Granville Island donut place.
Oh, yep.
And don't do the mental math over how long ago that was. Just don't do it.
It was a long time ago.
All right. Does anybody remember what order keyboard keys go in?
The Q goes at the top next to the P, and then the,
that's an M.
the J.
Right, the M goes there. I'm looking at this like, what, an E. How did I pull the E key off?
It's an M.
It's an M. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Everything's fine. Nothing's broken.
I wouldn't be able to carbon date the sprinkles, unfortunately.
JKL.
It is JKL.
JKL.
JKLOL.
There we go.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to go away now.
Thank you for your delightful contributions to this evening's entertainment.
I'm sorry I exist. That's a little darker than carbon dating doesn't work because of the dinosaurs are fake. So that chemistry is a lie. Canada's deliberately setting forest fires.
Yeah, this was apparently the conspiracy theory that Meg found today. Was
Canada is deliberately setting forest fires just to like ruin America. There's like videos of the like airplanes and helicopters bucketing fire retardant, but actually no, they're just starting fires. Big brains. Anyways, look at this perfect dog.
She is a very good dog.
She's snuggling with her other puppy.
I know. I hope you all appreciate that I gave you solid maple time this evening. All right, Jibcat's banned.
Don't ban them.
Okay,
just give them a
timed
5-minute timeout.
How about a 10-minute timeout?
Okay, they can think about what they've done.
They can think about what they've done. The camera was having a time while we were cleaning the keyboard.
Oh, you probably got a close-up of all my gray hairs.
I don't know why I would have... I don't even know what that would have done to the camera.
It's because I was like this. Up in the...
Oh. Jibcat said maple is okay. Oh, Maple Cam was flickering on and off. Oh, that's probably because this was, yeah.
Because keyboard buttons.
I like that chat agrees with me that Jibcat's timeout was deserved. It was deserved. I didn't do it frivolously. Okay, I owe you a joke, so I'm going to tell you a joke. I had a clock implanted in my brain. It wasn't long until I started having second thoughts. Listen, Meg likes my jokes. You put yourself under the dog. Where do chiropractors go to have a drink after work? The lumbar. My God. I'm not going to tell that one. That's offside. I don't want to tell it because it's potentially quite upsetting if somebody has a relative or a family member. Just if they have family. All right. Chad is trying to goad me into it, but I'm not going to. It's a joke about having cancer. No. It's truthfully, it's a joke I think Graham would have laughed at, but it's still not the kind of joke I can really tell. Did you know that I was once hospitalized for my SpongeBob obsession? They put me in the squid ward. Okay. We're going to move on. Sorry, Sam Wonk's boomer joke legitimately made me laugh, which says more about me than I'm perhaps comfortable with. But I asked my wife how to turn Alexa off. She said, "How about walking through the room naked?" That made Meg laugh too.
Jesus. That's awful.
Damn, I am pretty. Yes, I rated last night's episode of TNG a C. Meg says for coolest episode ever. No. Although, have you looked in the Slack channel for it or the Discord channel for it?
No.
Come here for a sec.
I don't even know what episode.
Oh, it's episode 8. Justice, it's called. But anyhow, just for fun, you know
I have
how
no context.
you know how at the beginning of every
Space.
oh, I didn't pin, but how
The
at the beginning of
final-
every episode thread I put a GIF or an image in, right?
Yeah.
I know you're a very big participant in these threads.
Okay,
but
so I think I participated in one. And
Okay.
then I just felt too overwhelmed.
all right. So anyhow, I put the TV guide blurb from
Oh, nice.
its air date in, and then I put a GIF in. So this was last week's.
Wait, no, I was reading that one. Rip. Okay.
Rip.
Sorry.
That was last week's. This week's.
It was a good gift, though. You should pin it.
I did, but I don't want to spoil it, so I'm going to scroll up.
Do you want me to just turn away and then you can go to it?
There we go. This is this week's.
Oh my god.
It was a toss-up between.
I know this episode.
Yeah, no
Don't
doubt you
step
do.
on the grass.
Yeah, don't step on the grass. So anyhow, it was a toss-up between that one or this GIF.
Amazing.
Yeah. Chat doesn't have any context for this, but that's the
Tower of Power.
the Tower of Power is right. Let's see. Can I pull the
Aw.
GIF up in and will it play?
It will play.
There we go. That was the toss up. Anyhow, I rated the episode a C.
Professional streamer.
Professional streamer.
C for see how big.
They're talking about a bat. They're talking about a baseball bat. But taken out of context, it's a great shot. Maple's getting a pat. All right. Whose fault is that? Data won MVP? Alas. I thought the white fence put in work. Alrighty, here we go. And yeah, actually, the MVP of last episode probably was the double-sided tape holding the skimpy costumes in place. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Boop. Boop de boop is correct. You can't always complain about your ear holes. I always give you plenty of warning to brace your ear holes. Except for that one time. And I refuse to be held responsible for the unbracedness of your ear holes, except for that one time. Yes, Maple really does have floofy pants. It's true. Her butt fluff is thick and majestic. It's called a skirt? I thought it was called pants. Parts of a show golden. What is the floofy part of my dog's butt called? Click. First result, anal sac disease in dogs. Second result, 3 things you must know about your dog's butt. Here are the health risks posed by your dog's dirty booty. Yeah. 5 ways to manage poop butt in long-haired dogs. How to trim around a dog's anus in different ways. Sam Wong says in chat, oh my god, please move on to literally any video game. Dog's anus is red or inflamed. Our vet shares what to do. I do. Why do dogs scoot and how to treat it? Oh, geez. All right. We've got our phone plugged in. Let's reveal the beverage of the evening. Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? This evening we have Callister Brewing's Co-Pilot West Coast Pale Ale with a robot on the front. The copy says, all journeys are better in the company of friends. From navigating the twists and turns to crafting the perfect playlist, everyone needs a co-pilot. With plenty of Pacific Northwest hops and a hint of crystal malt, this West Coast Pale Ale has bright notes of citrus and pine and moderate bitterness for a refreshing finish. Be sure to keep one by your side. Oh, there's a little UFO on it, too. Samwalk, not only are you having UFO politics down there in the U.S., we're having it up here in Canada because the news reported that the Canadian government confirmed that they attended an intelligence briefing on UFOs in the U.S. last week. The first ever international intelligence briefing on UFOs attended by Canadians that we know of. I am just telling you what the headline said. I didn't actually pay attention. Canada UFO. Canada attends first of its kind. That's why. Canada attends first of its kind UFO briefing at the Pentagon, reported by CBC News. Amid extraordinary new claims, U.S. office delivers its first briefing to allied nations. The Canadian government has confirmed its participation in a first-of-its-kind international meeting on unidentified flying objects hosted at the United States military headquarters. The gathering at the Pentagon late last month comes amid a burst of activity in Washington and eye-popping news reports related to so-called unidentified anomalous phenomenon. It featured a U.S.-led briefing to visitors from nations of the Five Eyes Intelligence Sharing Alliance, which includes Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand. The Canadian Department of National Defence told CBC News in an email that Canada attended the meeting led by a Royal Canadian Air Force representative. The details of the meeting remain classified, D&D said in an email. It can be characterized as the sharing of information on the subject of UAP, and no further details can be shared at this time. The meeting featured a presentation by Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, the veteran scientist in the U.S. National Defense Establishment who leads the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, a new entity created in 2022 to lead UAP-related activities for the U.S. military. Kirkpatrick publicly revealed the Five Eyes gathering last week while speaking at a public conference hosted by NASA. I have just held our first Five Eyes forum on this subject, Kirkpatrick said. He explained that the goal of the meeting was to coordinate more closely with friendly nations in the pooling of information on UAP sightings. The creation of his office is part of a surge of activity following a 2017 report in the New York Times on bizarre sightings kept secret by the U.S. military. In the wake of that report, Kirkpatrick's office was created. The U.S. government now produces an annual report on UAP sightings, and Congress created a system for government whistleblowers to report sightings. Now, two of the journalists who wrote that Watershed 2017 report have taken one giant leap forward and reported extraordinary new allegations. This week, they described jaw-dropping new claims from a decorated former combat officer who served as the U.S. Department of Defense's representative to a UAP task force from 2019 to 2021. David Grush was quoted in their print report and in a later televised interview saying the United States has in its possession aircraft of non-human origin. And not just one aircraft, he says, but many. He says the discoveries are numerous, involving everything from wreckage up to intact vehicles, and he says these items have been collected for decades by the U.S. government, by allies, and by defense contractors. He says this information is being illegally withheld from members of Congress, and he's alerted them as well as the Inspector General for the American intelligence community. God, this article keeps going. Anyhow, that's the CBC report.
That was very polite.
There's like as much more in that article as I have read to that point, and that's the CBC article on this whole thing. They really did their groundwork in like laying out all the context. But yes, that's the CBC. That's right. The state-sponsored media. And now they're not on Twitter. All right, let's play a video game. I mean, all right, the CBC exists to make super interesting things super boring. That's what the CBC is for. If your news is interesting, your news is wrong. Sorry? Yes. Ghost of Trickle Bloom says, UFOs aren't interesting, they're just aircraft from other countries. If by other countries you mean planets, then yes. All right. Does anybody remember what the hell we were doing?
What mic you on, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic 5.
There we go. That is an appropriate use of the booth command. Oh, I do. The one thing I remember about this game is Hot Alien Boyfriend. Place beacons. Space Knuckles. Tired Mass Effect Andromeda, wired Diablo 4. No! I really do need to get through this game. What are the odds that we don't finish this before Final Fantasy comes out? Very high. We've got today, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 streams before Final Fantasy 16. Oh, I shouldn't be going this way. I should be going the other way. I mean, I fully anticipate that we will be putting this game aside again. So it comes out on a Friday, and I will be streaming on Saturday.
Another deceased colonist.
So it won't be a day 1 stream, but it will be a day 2 stream. What are the odds we don't finish this before Spider-Man 2? We will finish this before Spider-Man 2.
Pathfinder, the Scourge has reached this remnant site. Hostile activity present.
That's not what the map's supposed to look like. How long will Final Fantasy take? No idea. Probably somewhere between 40 and 160 hours. What are the odds I drop Final Fantasy 16 like I did Final Fantasy 15? Unknown. I would probably not... it's probably pretty unlikely that I'll drop 16 because I haven't played 16, so at the very least it'll be new. So, like, the game being new to me could go a long way towards sustaining it. Oh.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an Ark?
We need an up-close scan.
We should take a look at those Kep machines.
All right, well, I guess we're going back in. Oh, you're friendly.
On to the next one.
The longest Final Fantasy on record is 19 streams. That's actually fewer streams than we spent on Jedi Survivor. Ooh, cadmium. Final Fantasy 12. And we played, like, all of Final Fantasy 12. I don't remember how to access the wheel. Ah, there we go.
Nice headshot.
There we go. Okay, now I just need to remember how to do all the things that I'm supposed to do. Like scan.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
But the Ark could be intact, like the Hyperion.
Let's hope so.
Oh, more cadmium. More containers. We should visit Sam and his new girlfriend. I thought we had done that.
Watching the corners.
These caves could be a good shelter if people need it.
Wonder if there's anything hidden away back here.
long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Don't want to keep him waiting.
Little duck. That is not becoming a thing.
That is considerably less charming than Little Light in Destiny.
I am in the future. There are infiltrators in my territory. The patrol that captures them will be rewarded. Patrols that do not will be punished.
Sounds like we've already had an effect.
Oh. That's the button.
Pathfinder, this area has been altered by Remnant. There may be something of use.
No, there won't be. Did I do the Zaid stuff in ME2? Yes, I did. I did everything in the Mass Effects.
Heads up. Looks like a Ket construct.
Wow, I should actually hit my targets. I really should actually hit my targets. Yeah, like that. All right, my survivability has gone way up from how I recall this game going. Ooh, lithium. I can ionize that and make batteries. I keep pressing buttons and then the buttons I'm pressing not being the right buttons.
On my way.
Oh, God. Well, nice of it to just sit there and let me kill it.
Keep it up, Dad. You promised. Doesn't matter that I'm sick. You're in the future.
I don't know if I'm okay with this.
Well, we've placed 4 out of the 5 beacons, so you better get okay with it. I don't remember what the content of the first 3 beacons were. Yes, we did indeed leave off in the middle of a side quest. Can we summarize the plot of the game so far? We definitely can't. The Alliance races traveled to the Andromeda galaxy for the purpose of setting up colonies. And then when they got here, things went bad. And it turned out there were already aliens here. And some of the aliens were good guys, and some of the aliens were bad guys. And none of the planets that were supposed to be habitable were still habitable anymore. And only the human ark actually arrived unscathed. The other arks didn't arrive. Or did, but got lost. Oh yeah, and it took 700 years to get here, so probably everybody back on Earth is dead. Okay, got some stuff.
The sheer top, because it is.
Guess you run out of names eventually.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Okay, what's this thing? Investigate Ket presence. Ah, crap. There's a heck of a lot of planet here again. All right, we're gonna keep plugging along towards my objective marker.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Oh no! What have I done? Oops. Yeah, I definitely would have preferred not to have fallen into that hole. Wait, hold on. I'm smarter than this. There's a fast travel point. I dropped the fast travel point.
Another job done, Dad. Reset and hit the next. I'm watching, and I'm proud. Eric Jr. signing off.
Job done, Eric's.
That's it? That's the whole quest? I'm gonna have to reset my expectations after Survivor. I guess you're right. Okay, and now let's go there. Seismic hammer. Okay, so did I miss anything important in James Keeley's Summer Games Daily today? Because I definitely didn't have a chance to watch it. I did watch the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer, and it sure looks like Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I saw that there is a release date for Spoderman now. And I saw that there was Persona news that got leaked on their Instagram account.
Hold on to something. Remnants coming from below!
Why are there Ket here, too? This is the worst. Well, my health isn't concerningly low. Ah!
On to the next one. That'll keep you on your toes. That's a big tremor for a couple of remnant. Let's place the next hammer.
Mr. Verbal, how far in is this? Difficult to say. This is our 18th stream of Mass Effect, but we haven't played in a while. I'm sure we'll remember where we are in the plot once we do another plot event.
Looks like Ket ahead. We should be careful. Here they come!
You know, having the big lizard dogs turn invisible, not super cool. Okay, I think this way seems more correct. Ah, yes. Run towards the enemies. Ah, there we go. You know what? I don't want to fight those Ket. I think we've set up a couple of outposts now.
Makes you want to sail across, doesn't it?
Not
Wonder what
especially.
it's like on Eos when it rains. We do our job. Someone will see it. Too bad there's no time for a swim.
No, God, get out. There we go. There is time to go for a swim, but the water is actually methane. I may have been playing too much Destiny 2. Ooh, remains. Loot and corpses. Clap, 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 clap. You know, what if we didn't laser beam? That might be nice. Oh, God damn it. You know, I wish I had my Jedi powers in this game. This game proved positive that Cal having Bode's jetpack wouldn't have actually been any good.
Well,
Ooh.
this is the right place.
Crave.
Let's find the tech we're after. Here's the Remtech PB needs. PB, first piece secured. Got a line on the next?
My scanner picked up one on Havarl. Whenever you want to go.
We claim this site, initiative scum.
Outlaws. Guess we're not the only ones interested in this tech.
Ow. Ow. No! Okay, where here is there a healing bucket? Did it just despawn the encounter? All right, chat. Come on now. Like, yes, I do like the sniper rifle a lot, but I am using an assault rifle right now. I am not using the sniper rifle. I remain unclear on how I meant to leave, though. Oh, I have to actually trigger the event again. It's like... No, that's not it. Is there a console? Perfect game, no notes.
That'll help.
Oh, there we go.
This alien tech comes in all shapes and sizes, but what's it for?
Perfect game? No! Notes! Yes, they built a gravity machine instead of a bridge. Wouldn't you? If you had the ability to build a gravity machine?
Activating automated for...
Ah, that's the Tempest. Okay. EOS is still only at 90% viability? Jeez. Portland Scout says, why build a bridge when you can build a point-to-point gravity machine to travel 50 feet? Ah, so the Remnant are Silicon Valley tech bros. They invented the gravity bus. That's just the gravity bus. Oh, I know that viability isn't even completion. We did that on the other planet, the crime planet.
The Scourge may have destabilized this remnant site, Pathfinder.
I wonder what all these bits of remnant tech used to be.
Fallen monolith? Those will land with a bang.
Okay, we got a joke request. I found out yesterday that I have a superpower. I can cut wood just by looking at it. Seriously, I saw it with my own eyes. All right, I've been told I've told that one before. What do you get when you cross a fish with an elephant? Swimming trunks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Sawtooth Plateau. All those broken pieces like a dragon's jaw.
Whee!
Hostiles ahead!
I think the hostiles are behind, in fact.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Aha, a container. Next stop will be hitting rocks for science. Who am I romancing? Sexy alien boyfriend. Obviously. I definitely don't remember his name. Jaal. 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 Sexy alien boyfriend.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Pardon me. That's right. We didn't come all this way to romance a species we could have hooked up with in the Milky Way.
Nice work.
Company. Looks like they mean business.
They're about to have their business meaned. Hi. Who are you?
A Pathfinder, huh? No need to ask if you're a friend or foe.
I didn't know anyone from the Nexus was out here.
We're not. We're from the sovereign nation Advent. A few hundred clicks that way. Our nation. No Nexus interference. We didn't come to Andromeda to fuel Director Tan's regime. In Advent, we're free citizens.
I like that they knew I was a Pathfinder, despite the fact that I'm kitted out in Ket armor. Anyhow, as Zandai says, we're not here to ensure the survival of our species. We are here to experience all manner of strange and unsettling peen.
I've got no problem with you or Advent. I'm here on a mission.
I'm fine with Pathfinders. We've got a job in common. Our water table dropped recently. Like the rivers underground were running dry. We tracked the problem out here.
There's been seismic activity. We're using that and a survey hammer to tap the rivers.
Oh, shit. Advent needs that water supply to stay independent. Would you consider a deal? Our survey showed a massive natural gas deposit nearby. Your hammer taps that instead. We mine the gas and trade it to your outpost. Everyone wins.
The environment doesn't.
Mining natural gas will damage Eos's atmosphere just as it recovers.
In what, a few hundred years? We need that water now, and the initiative needs trade. Look, I can't argue with your guns. Just remember there's a lot of citizens downstream.
All right, tell me about things.
What's your problem with the Nexus?
I didn't come 2 million light years to dig someone else's ditch.
Yes, you explicitly
The Nexus wants
did.
people to wait for permission before we start our new lives. A lot of us aren't waiting.
You're part of an independent nation? What's it like?
Advent. It's small, but growing just fine without Nexus support. Our capital, Aurora, is in a nice hollow of caves. Without those storms, it's cozy.
I hope your nation's intentions are peaceful.
Hey, we're colonists and pioneers, not scumbag raiders. Respect our borders, and there won't be a problem.
Do you have trouble with the Remnant back home?
Remnant? Those robot things? We see small ones from time to time. If they're here too, maybe they're all over the planet.
Goodbye.
I'm going.
Good luck out there.
Place the second hammer to drill for water, or place the second hammer to drill for natural gas. We have options now. Water or natural gas? What do we think? Do we let Galt's Gulch thrive? Yes, dear.
Do you want short-term profits or long-term profits?
Pete Johnson says water is more necessary. Yeah, but water is necessary for their nation too.
You want water.
And we did just turn on a regulator that solves the climate change problem.
Is that how we do that?
We have a weather machine. We literally have a giant alien weather machine.
What does it run on? Does it run on water or natural gas?
It runs on Vex milk, so we don't actually have to worry about what it runs on.
How's your beer?
Tasty.
Good.
And hitting me like a truck.
Yeah.
Despite only being 5%.
Yeah. That scans. It has a good label.
Yes. Yes, Maple is cute. That's true. Thank you for reminding me.
She's snuggled up on her piggy.
Aw. Doing a snoozle on the couch. Show the class.
It's in Discord.
Okay, you have to zoom out a little bit because class can't see the little photo of baby Maple.
The full image is in Discord. If you're a subscriber.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with this one. I don't want to screw the other nation. Truthfully, it probably doesn't matter because there are no sequels to this game.
This is the spot that Advent Scout gave us. Natural gas right under our feet. And soon in the atmosphere. I guess we could go to the other side and tap water for Prodromos. Need to pick.
All right, they really think that natural gas is bad. So I guess maybe the environmental regulator won't do the trick.
I think we're done. The flow's moved, but we can tap the underground rivers from here.
At Advent's expense.
Gas deposits at the other side. That would help Advent, but we can't do both.
Begun the water wars have.
Giving shield assist. Those tremors aren't the hammers or the remnant. What is that?
Pathfinder, the underground water flow is moved, but not sufficiently.
Find a new hammer site, Sam.
Oh, wow, I ran
One last
completely
hit
out of
should do it.
AR ammo. All right, anyhow, Prodromos now gets the water that Advent wanted. Our people get to drink. If they wanted water, they shouldn't have declared independence. Just like how Americans, to this day, still don't have tea. See, that's what I thought. All tea was destroyed. The great tea destroying.
Last hammer. This should finish the job. Everyone ready?
The great Boston teabagging. Ah, hell, it's one of these things. And of course I know about the Boston Tea Party. Why would I not know about the Boston Tea Party?
Go for the head.
Oh, I'm super dead. Sandai says, because it's not Canadian history, I don't know what you know about our history. You should assume that I know more about your history than, well, probably not than you do. But I know more about your history than you know about mine. That was both rude and accurate.
Aim for the leg.
Listen, if you didn't want me to know about American history, you shouldn't have let Hollywood make every movie be about American history. Granted, occasionally some movies are about American future, but still.
Multiplying. There, on its leg.
Ow! Jesus. Could you stop murdering me? No, apparently it cannot. Listen, I've seen Hamilton. I have a pretty strong grasp of American history. I've seen Hamilton twice. Is this thing at some point supposed to give me a target to shoot at?
Go for the leg.
Sweep the leg!
Running ammo.
God, this fight sucks. They are so friggin' stingy with health in this game. Rude and uncalled for.
It's multiplying!
Find cover. Literally every time I find cover... you launch a swarm at me. Oh, I got one, finally. That took way too friggin' long. Dog balls.
After it!
What if we just abandoned this fight and didn't? I don't actually want to go after it. I want to not have to fight this fight.
Go for the leg!
Oh my god, Vetra.
On its legs.
Stop this! No! I don't want to swarm. Do not swarm me. Swarming is uncool. Stop it. Oh, for Christ's sake. This particular boss fight is not good.
Aim for the leg. Go for the head.
Maybe, and this is just me spitballing here, you could give me time to hit the targets.
It's multiplying. On its legs.
Like, every time Vetra calls There on its legs. The leg weaknesses disappear. Alright, is it getting up and effing off again? Yeah, Zapty, I know we haven't gone back to the Horizon DLC. I guess we'll do that after Final Fantasy 16 and this.
Quick, before it escapes!
Yeah, like, I know it's not going to be a lot of streams. But I don't want to start yet another game with this game in process, right?
On its head, perfect target.
Perfect target? What a perfect target. Legs.
Let's bring it down.
Here we go. Got there. Yay!
Interface, we got your back.
More like in your face.
Things are a handful. Ryder, it's Hanley at the outpost. I just got a massive spike on the seismic readings. The architect.
Yeah, it followed the hammers.
Great work, Ryder. The outpost's safe, and that architect should give us just what we need.
Now there's Cat. Find all the drones. I'm impressed that my car survived that drop. The advantages of having no fall damage, I guess.
There's Ket in there. Let's clean it up.
Let's not say we did. Okay. This away.
Hostiles ahead!
The Black Rock signal comes and goes. You've evened out the weather, but I wouldn't call reception clear. Hale still feels frontier. Claim, but not tame, you like to say.
You all should know that you don't need to drag this game out any longer than it's already been. Our progress is already very slow.
Detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Oh. Well. Oh, can I not go out there? Ah, I've actually found the edge of the world. Yeah, honestly, that's sort of the... So, Beaks is sort of commenting on a, like, standard problem of, like, if you make a number of large open worlds, you have to constantly revisit those large open worlds, or else you're not getting your money's worth out of the investment in environment design. They made these worlds, and that means they got no choice but to fill them with stuff. Whether or not that stuff is any fun.
Activated. Deploying forward station. This remnant site has defenses in place, Pathfinder. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
I even thought Havarl was too big.
Bradley was right. Right, Rokar on site.
Monitoring. They'll hold some in reserve.
Understood.
This game being almost as big in the amount of content as all three of the original Mass Effect games combined is a big problem for this game, in my opinion. And the ridiculous part is that that's the kind of accolade that they would put on the box. Our game world is as big as the last three Mass Effects combined.
Pulling out the fancy move.
If your game is 120 hours long, but it's not 120 hours of fun, you've just released a bad game.
Are we clear?
You're clear. Still reading Bradley's signal.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
Be careful. I doubt this was about piracy.
All right, Rokar beacon interference. Entry, deployment complete. Establish Blackrock scout camp complete. Distracting raids ongoing. Shuttles inbound. Axel commanding, holding in the system. Place the beacon to guide attack. Incomplete. Bradley, change patrols. Beacon placement incomplete. Pathfinder is present, awaiting instruction.
Let's see you deal with this.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
A Roka strategy rider. The scout would have placed the beacon in the center of Prodromos.
Telling Aksul exactly where to strike.
Bradley, Blackrock was a Rokar scout with a homing beacon.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
We need a counter plan.
This job is half done. We need to ensure they don't come back.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Not like the first two.
Promise and resilience.
What are you planning?
To give them an outpost.
If they want to attack an outpost, we'll use their beacon and let them. Then finish the job.
The comm array at Site 2 is still intact. You could broadcast from there.
Everyone got that? Rokar welcoming party at Site 2.
Let's see you deal with this.
I don't know. I've said on many occasions that I like games that feel like they respect your time, but then I go around hollowing out games like this, and I really shouldn't. You're right. I am allowed to respect my own time, and I probably should. How can I have a fair opinion of this game if I haven't consumed literally every piece of it possible? I mean, the more of it I consume, the lower my opinion gets, so there is that. Oh, there it is. I am definitely increasingly like, I want to do the quests, but I just don't care about that much about the other objectives. We're not doing 100% collectibles run on this game, I think is the critical piece of information to take away.
Generators you took from the cat. Another boom you gave us.
Glad to see them put to use.
Anyhow, having gone away from this game for a month and then come back to it, one stream in, I'm like, this game is way too friggin' long. There's just too much crap in this game.
Undocumented missile nearby, Pathfinder.
Getting bored of hollowing out a big open RPG halfway through and blitzing the main story is a Twitch TV/Wiggins staple. In what way is that a staple of Twitch TV/Wiggins? What examples can you think of that I can't? Alright, you're not allowed to use Legend of Dragoon against me. We're collectively gonna forget that the Legend of Dragoon exists. That's also not a good example, because that's not what happened. Because, yeah, as noted, at no point was I trying to hollow out Legend of Dragoon. And I only bailed out of it because I spent multiple hours in the final boss fight and then died.
Direct acknowledgement. That's progress.
Head ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
Anyhow, I still want to know. What open world RPGs I started hollowing out and then got bored of and stopped? I want receipts.
Target's down.
Breath of the Wild doesn't count. Oh, map percent is just I don't always do 100% of things. In Red Dead Redemption, I did tons of side content in RDR2. Yeah, there you go. What usually happens is I do every bit of side content to overlevel some progression until the game is trivialized and then I complete the game. I don't think I did less and less at the end of Red Dead Redemption. I'm pretty sure I did every available quest in that game. Like, all the way through that game, I explicitly went and did all the side quests until there were no more before starting the next main quest. Did I catch all the fish? I caught a lot of fish. And I did a lot of hunts. I don't think I did all... Oh, no, I did do all the hunts. I did all the hunts I needed for the material, or for the items I wanted.
Whoa. The cat built all this? They don't just have a base here. This is a stronghold.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
That's true. I did do maybe like 2 treasure hunts. But that wasn't what I was talking about when I said side quests. Like, that wasn't my meaning. Those are like collectibles quests. I mean like actual side narrative content. And yes, there was the one encounter that I broke by accidentally shooting at somebody. That definitely happened. Breath of the Wild was 32 streams. And I don't remember how many Red Dead Redemption was. But I think it was in the same ballpark. $36 for Red Dead Redemption.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if Tears of the Kingdom is even bigger.
Here they come! Our friend was calling from a Ket bunker? We don't know he's a friend.
That's it for now.
Hi.
Oh, well, glad you decided to show.
This your handiwork?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Wow,
Name's Glenn
language.
Masani. Ket hunting's a hobby of mine.
This isn't a game.
Killing Ket isn't a pastime.
Language. Because that's all I've done on Eos. Planet's a Ket magnet. I've been tracking them down, marking locations to target. You took out the crown jewel, but the bastards still have a presence here. You want to protect that shiny new outpost? You better wipe them out.
I'll do whatever I can to keep Adromos safe.
Glad to hear it. Sending nav points to your Omni tool. Eventually we'll want to hit the crown jewel, their main base. But I don't think you're ready for that yet.
I can take it.
I'm ready.
It's your funeral. I can't stop you from being stupid. Happy hunting, Pathfinder.
Tell me about your background.
You obviously weren't a Ket hunter back in the Milky Way.
No, I worked in the private security sector. Pay was good, but the job bored me. A buddy of mine told me about the initiative. Thought it'd be a hell of an adventure.
Bring any family with you?
Hell no. My mom died when I was a kid. Never met my father. Heard he was a big-time merc. All I know is he gave me his name and nothing else.
You didn't come to Eos with Bradley's team.
No, I'm one of Tan's scary exiles. Left the Nexus after the uprising. Been planet hopping ever since, hunting Ket.
Hates Ket.
Not sure anyone likes the cat, but you really seem to hate them.
What can I say? They're ugly. And I'm a man about aesthetics.
Why did you join the uprising?
Didn't like how they played God, deciding who woke up when. So I played mutineer. When things didn't pan out, I went my own way.
You didn't want to stay with the other exiles?
Honestly, most exiles are arseholes, and not the lovable kind.
I see. This is Zaid's kid?
Why do you think the cat are drawn to Eos?
In my experience, they go wherever those weird-ass structures are. No idea why. I gave up questioning the damn things. Better to just put a bullet in their head.
See you around.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
Proof he was an edgelord. He named his kid Bane. I like that he killed all those Ket, and yet these Ket over here are just none the wiser. Don't seem to care. What were all those gunshots? Nah, it's probably not important.
Shields are up. I'll take their fire.
These can't be the only generators the cat brought.
Given the large cat presence on Eos, I would agree, Pathfinder.
Just keep shutting them down as we find them.
Officer Wiseman says, I'm starting to wonder why the Initiative hired so many full-on killers. They weren't planning to coexist with anyone on the Andromeda side, were they? That seems like a really interesting commentary they could have made on colonialism that I'm sure they don't grapple with at any point. Oh, I got a lot of skills. Let's use some skills. Oh yeah, I did dip into tech to get Squid Buddy, and then I forgot that I had it and never used it. For any reason. Completely forgot I had a squid friend. Whee!
Dane, we're coming up on the barracks.
Stay sharp. Shouldn't be as many here as the base. No reason to get cocky, though.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have run in quite so directly. If only I'd elected to keep my skin attached to my space.
That's the last of them.
Not bad, little duck. Not bad.
That is seriously the worst nickname.
Well, I'm glad you don't find it funny. Hello again, Bane.
Damn good work out there, Pathfinder. Wanted to extend my thanks in person. You did a hell of a thing, taking out all those Ket.
Thank you for the help.
You showed me where to head.
Ah, you would have been fine without me. But you didn't drive all this way for me to kiss your ass. Here, your reward. Glad someone from the Nexus is competent.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
All right, Bane there, done that. Have the t-shirt. What do you mean -9 out of 10? That's rude. So I wanna say I agree with Siva Kratos in that even if the game developers say directly, outright, that they say, yeah, we're going with the kill all synth, the ending is canon at the time of making Mass Effect 3. Basically, the entire staff of BioWare has changed since Mass Effect 3. So even if it was the case that the original developers considered the red ending to be the legit one, the current developers might not.
I am Pathfinder. Rah, 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 rah. Looks like Ket ahead. We should be careful.
The teaser already makes clear that the ending was red? Oh, I don't remember that. Anyhow, I expect that red will be.
Looks like the Scourge got to this remnant.
Pathfinder, I detect initiative equipment nearby.
Liara standing next to a dead Reaper doesn't imply the red ending was the right one. That could have happened in any of the versions of the game. There are dead Reapers all over the place.
Nice work.
Yes, it can't be green because nobody is a hybrid synthetic person. Oh. I can't get through there. Huh. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Don't go away. I'm just going to take a momentary break. Hello again. A direct assault is impossible, but perhaps there is a way to weaken the stronghold before the attack. Well, there was that tunnel underneath it. The game has presented me a puzzle, so we just live here now, I think.
Finally getting under his skin.
I am profoundly confused by what the game wants me to do here. What's the quest name? Defeating the Ket. Find a way inside. Investigate the Ket presence. Ryder begins the mission with the goal to investigate the Ket base near the sheer top. You'll have to fight to the nav point far inside the facility for this objective to be completed. Deal with the Ket and 2 Ket turrets protecting the entrance. Go to the fast travel and I can get in? Oh, this one. Oh, you're right. There is a map that looks like there's a bridge. Or the map does make it look like there's a bridge. Oh! Well, that was easy.
Right between the eyes.
Alright, have we got any more Ket? Is that everyone? That looks like everyone. That was not quite everyone. Okay.
Console online. Stay within its radius.
Ah, hell. Now we have to do one of these. Thank you, jellyfish. But does your dropship not have a drive shaft and gears on it?
System access complete. I finished here.
Hooray! All right, we got them all.
I'm guessing that's the cat in charge. Not here to impress people.
No, thank you. Wow. What health point do you still have?
Reinforcements! Overwhelm these animals!
How many of these guys are there?
An entire galaxy's worth. I don't know, your average planet can support a population of several billion. Probably a few. Okay, I've done those things. Overload the shield array next.
Insult! Our perfection cannot be defeated!
Oh, dang, there's a lot of base here. that your hostility is really impacting my enjoyment of this planet. Oh, XKCD has a comic about UFO evidence now. I'm sure it will be delightfully about aliens.
This place is massive.
No wonder they were able to take out sites 1 and 2.
Samlog says, no one ever explored realistic buttholes. That's not a thing. Forgetting that we spent a significant portion of the early part of this stream discussing dog buttholes. And so if you think that the makers of cats wouldn't have also dabbled with the idea of realistic cat buttholes, I got bad news for you.
Disable the alarm before it attracts reinforcements, Pathfinder.
All right, now.
You know what? If we're gonna talk alternate cuts of films, I want to see the Snyder cut of Cats and the butthole cut of Justice League.
Wonder how long the cat has been here.
Probably before Site 1. Takes time to build something like this.
The butthole cut of Justice League is exactly the same because it's already got Ezra Miller in it. Ha ha ha. Anyhow, I can't help but feel like the quote that got added to the database is misquoting me.
Incoming shuttle, Pathfinder.
I didn't say I wanted the butthole cut of Justice League unqualified. Yes, I am aware that many of the quotes are funny because they lack context. That's beside the point. The quotes still need to be accurate. This alarm is awful. Let's get to our next destination. Final destination? Are we gonna watch some logs fall off the back of a semi-truck? I'm gonna watch the Lionsgate Bridge collapse? You don't say! Cat, really?
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
Oh, it's one of those guys. All right, cool beans. The quote database is rigged. The mods are performing a valuable quality assurance role. performing a valuable QA role poorly. Wow, I obliterated that guy. Access the Zenith observation room. Doo-doo.
That's it. The base is offline. Everything is. Look down there.
37 in a row? Okay, let's get out of here.
Probably smart to keep an eye on this place.
Stay sharp, just in case.
So peaceful around here with the Invictor dead.
Whoops! Oh, I'm dead. Oh, remains. All right. Hello, Nomad. Dang it! God damn it. Listen, roads don't stop me, because I can't read.
Sam, you have a location for this Rokar beacon?
Yes, Pathfinder. Site 2 communication.
What the? Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us
Nav point marked for Rokar signal upload.
Be ready. It'll draw them right to you.
We know this place. They don't.
Was that the body I was supposed to scan? Oh, no, I've scanned that one before. All right.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Nah, I'm sure we're fine.
Human, I told you no soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
Holding.
Shield boost enabled.
Placement of these trees is not very useful. Enough of this. Blat. Blat. I didn't see who I just got shot by. Behind me? How did you get up here? Okay, maybe I'll find cover. Ow! 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 What? Ow!
Bolstering all shields.
Keep up the pressure.
coordinates.
They're onto us. Where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1. We overcharged the power relay to draw them in.
Axel's not going to be happy about that.
Promise? Here we...
More dead.
Right between the eyes.
Anyone else? One more. Who I should probably try to actually hit. Apparently we have still more. Uh-oh. I am a little troubled by the fact that I still haven't found a Healy box.
Left the squad.
Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil.
Enemy down. Took one out.
Yeah, I'm not clear on why there are still so many enemies here. Did they, like, drop in another wave after I had already sent them off? Holy crap! You know, I think the enemies might just be respawning infinitely. Onward to Site 1.
Axel, the Pathfinder is coming. Motherless. Everyone prepare to defend.
Sounds like they're losing their support.
Incoming.
Shield assist.
Oh, that's why it sounds like there's a big walker. Because there's a big walker.
You're being flanked.
Looks like out.
Come on, poke your head up. Thank you. Any more? One right here. Got him.
I'll remember this. We're not finished. You are today, and we'll be ready next time. Come to Prodromos, Pathfinder. We owe you.
Were we not ready that time? I feel like we were ready. Oh, the game thinks I'm in combat. Oh, thank you to an anonymous gifter. Congratulations to Laserbeak's Fury. Why do you think I'm still in combat? Can I be out of combat? No! God damn it!
Cat signals detected ahead, path.
It still thinks I'm in combat. ATV, hey? Oh my god, I didn't even have all four wheels in the water that time. Zafty, I guess you know what you must do. Okay, surely I'm no longer in combat. Hi, Bradley.
Pathfinder,
The Rocar attack is over.
we'll know what to watch for in the future. It can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend Jal. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
Trust is the way forward.
We can't assume anyone could be an enemy. That's no way to live.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
On living?
A little shell-shocked. Can't blame them.
Maybe I should say something?
If you like.
You all deserve commendations.
I want you to know people will hear about this. Your bravery this day, and every day, will not go unrecorded. I'll make sure there's a commendation in every record. You all deserve it.
So, when do we get back to work?
No awards, asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it. This wasn't a good day, but it was another day. You gave them that. Your people, Ryder.
Yay. Save game. And with that, we're going to call it a night. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'll be back Saturday. Same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, and we will carry on with more Mass Effect Andromeda. Until then, you can, of course, follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So, with that all said, let's raid someone. Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Saturday. Until then, so long, have a good night, and goodbye.